Rules of the Communist League. Working men of all countries, unite. Footnote. These rules of the Communist League are based on the draft rules elaborated by the League's first Congress. See this volume, pages 585 to 88. Marx and Engels, who exerted considerable influence on the elaboration of the League's new organizational principles, greatly contributed to improving the text of the rules and gave it greater precision. In particular, it was they, in all probability, who drew up the new formulation of Article 1 defining the aim of the League. The rules in their present version were adopted by the Second Congress of the Communist League. This document was first published in English in the book, Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels, The Communist Manifesto, Lawrence, London, 1930. End of footnote. Written, December 1847. Source, Marx Engels Collected Works, Volume 6, page 633. First published, Berlin, 1853. Section 1. The League. Article 1. The aim of the League is the overthrow of the bourgeoisie, the rule of the proletariat, the abolition of the old bourgeois society which rests on the antagonism of classes, and the foundation of a new society without classes and without private property. Article 2. The conditions of membership are a way of life and activity which corresponds to this aim. b. Revolutionary energy and zeal in propaganda. c. Acknowledgement of communism. d. Abstention from participation in any anti-communist political or national association and notification of participation in any kind of association to the superior authority. e. Subordination to the decisions of the League. f. Observance of secrecy concerning the existence of all League affairs. g. Unanimous admission into a community. Whosoever no longer complies with these conditions is expelled. See Section 8. Article 3. All members are equal and brothers and as such owe each other assistance in every situation. Article 4. The members bear League names. Article 5. The League is organized in communities, circles, leading circles, central authority and congresses. Section 2. The Community. Article 6. The community consists of at least 3 and at most 20 members. Article 7. Every community elects a chairman and deputy chairman. The chairman presides over the meeting, the deputy chairman holds the funds and represents the chairman in case of absence. Article 8. The admission of new members is effected by the chairman and the proposing member with previous agreement of the community. Article 9. Communities of various kinds do not know each other and do not conduct any correspondence with each other. Article 10. Communities bear distinctive names. Article 11. Every member who changes his place of residence must first inform his chairman. Section 3. The Circle. Article 12. The circle comprises at least 2 and at most 10 communities. Article 13. The chairman and deputy chairman of the communities form the circle authority. The latter elects a president from its midst. It is in correspondence with its communities and the leading circle. Article 14. The circle authority is the executive organ for all the communities of the circle. Article 15. Isolated communities must either join an already existing circle or form a new circle with other isolated communities. Section 4. The leading circle. Article 16. The various circles of a country or province are subordinated to a leading circle. Article 17. The division of the circles of the League into provinces and the appointment of the leading circle is effected by the Congress on the proposal of the central authority. Article 18. The leading circle is the executive authority for all the circles of its province. It is in correspondence with these circles and with the central authority. Article 19. Newly formed circles join the nearest leading circle. Article 20. The leading circles are provisionally responsible to the central authority and in the final instance to the Congress. Section 5. The central authority. Article 21. The central authority is the executive organ of the whole League and as such is responsible to the Congress. Article 22. It consists of at least 5 members and is elected by the circle authority of the place in which the Congress has located its seat. Article 23. The central authority is in correspondence with the leading circles. Once every 3 months it gives a report on the state of the whole League. Section 6. Common Regulations. Article 24. The communities and circle authorities and also the central authority meet at least once every fortnight. Article 25. The members of the circle authority and of the central authority are elected for 1 year, can be re-elected and recalled by their electors at any time. Article 26. The elections take place in the month of September. Article 27. The circle authorities have to guide the discussions of the communities in accordance with the purpose of the League. If the central authority deems the discussion of certain questions to be of general and immediate interest, it must call on the entire League to discuss them. Article 28. Individual members of the League must maintain correspondence with their circle authority at least once every 3 months, individual communities at least once a month. Every circle must report on its district to the leading circle at least once every 2 months, every leading circle to the central authority at least once every 3 months. Article 29. Every League authority is obliged to take the measures in accordance with the rules necessary for the security and efficient work of the League under its responsibility and to notify the superior authority at once of these measures. Section 7. The Congress. Article 30. The Congress is the legislative authority of the whole League. All proposals for changes in the rules are sent to the central authority through the leading circles and submitted by it to the Congress. Article 31. Every circle sends 1 delegate. Article 32. Every individual circle with less than 30 members sends 1 delegate, with less than 62, less than 93, etc. The circles can have themselves represented by League members who do not belong to their localities. In this case, however, they must send to their delegate a detailed mandate. Article 33. The Congress meets in the month of August of every year. In urgent cases the central authority calls an extraordinary Congress. Article 34. The Congress decides every time the place where the central authority is to have its seat for the coming year and the place where the Congress is next to meet. Article 35. The central authority sits in the Congress, but has no deciding vote. Article 36. After every sitting the Congress issues in addition to its circular manifesto in the name of the party. Section 8. Offenses against the League. Article 37. Whoever violates the conditions of membership, Article 2, is according to the circumstances removed from the League or expelled. Expulsion precludes readmission. Article 38. Only the Congress decides on expulsions. Article 39. Individual members can be removed by the circle or the isolated community, with immediate notification of the superior authority. Here also the Congress decides in the last instance. Article 40. Readmission of removed members is effected by the central authority on the proposal of the circle. Article 41. The Circle Authority passes judgment on offenses against the League and also sees to the execution of the verdict. Article 42. Removed and expelled members, like suspect individuals in general, are to be watched in the interest of the League, and prevented from doing harm. Intrigues of such individuals are at once to be reported to the community concerned. Section 9. League Funds. Article 43. The Congress fixes for every country the minimum contribution to be paid by every member. Article 44. Half of this contribution goes to the central authority, the other half remains in the funds of the circle or community. Article 45. The funds of the central authority are used 1. To cover the costs of correspondence and administration. 2. To print and distribute propaganda leaflets. 3. To send out emissaries of the central authority for particular purposes. Article 46. The funds of the local authorities are used 1. To cover the costs of correspondence. 2. To print and distribute propaganda leaflets. 3. To send out occasional emissaries. Article 47. Communities and circles which have not paid their contributions for 6 months are notified by the central authority of their removal from the League. Article 48. Circle authorities have to render account of their expenditure and income to their communities at least every 3 months. The central authority renders account to the Congress on the administration of League funds and the state of the League finances. Any embezzlement of League funds is subject to the severest punishment. Article 49. Extraordinary and Congress costs are met from extraordinary contributions. Section 10. Admission. Article 50. The chairman of the community reads to the applicant Article 1 to 49, explains them, emphasizes particularly in a short speech the obligations which the new member assumes, and then puts to him the question, "Do you now wish to enter this League?" If he replies yes, the chairman takes his word of honor to the effect that he will fulfill the obligations of a League member, declares him a member of the League, and introduces him to the community at the next meeting. London, December 8, 1847. In the name of the Second Congress of the Autumn of 1847. The Secretary. Signed Engels. The President. Signed Karl Schapper.